Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Roma Galactica series. So we are in the process... Ooh, check this out. We have space amoebas nearby here, so we're going to have to be careful with the RSS Remembrance, but we've discovered a Savannah world in this system. After extensive probing and scanning of the moon, nothing of interest has been found. Dude, you suck. I'm just saying, you suck. Well, tell you what, let's have you go this way instead so the space amoebas don't create any problems. I really want to scout out this edge of the galaxy as much as I can. Yeah, you know what? Let's have you go a little farther. Just a little farther. And then we'll have you come back here. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so we are in the process of trying to crank up our mineral production as much as possible on our various planets. And I'm going to go ahead and give those orders. Because as soon as we have more mineral production, everything will get happier. We're actually building a mineral processing plant on Barnard Continentum right now, which will really help. We also need more food production, honestly, so I'm going to go ahead and queue one of those upgrades up. As soon as we get a lot of our buildings upgraded on the worlds and add additional buildings, things are going to improve. We kind of slowed things down in the last episode, talked about some comments, and really kind of got our bearings on what the best... Ooh, Xenozoo, we need that. But do we need it more than anything else right now? We probably need the biolab more for research reasons. We still need regenerative hull tissue as well. Alright, let's go for the biolab, just because I want the ability to generate additional research. We need to catch up to these guys. But yeah, we spent the last episode in a lot of discussion. Alright, our best researcher is researching the ancient Cyberx base now, so we should get a nice bonus from this. And then I want you to upgrade your ship. So yeah, we just need to focus on building as much as we can and upgrading as much as we can. Because our border range increased, we have a lot of stuff that we can build. It's just a matter of waiting for the right time to build everything. All right, what do we have? Another boost to engineering research. Couldn't have come at a better time. We have found debris on Procyon 2 from a large ship that does not appear to have been of Cyberx origin in the crater that was once the site of their base. Our archaeologists speculate that the ship belonged to one of the organic civilizations under Cyberx attack. If so, it may have been sent to collide with the base on some kind of suicide run. No other explanation for the destruction of the base has been found. All right, again, 44 months, boom. Oh, actually didn't add anything that time. Why is that? That was engineering research we just added, right? Was I misreading that? I don't know. That actually reminds me, fun fact from 2 episodes ago, when I tried to look at our new faction down here, when you click on a faction on this list, it doesn't pull that faction up, it just pulls the list up. So I didn't actually go down to Ting Tan's new faction, the Business Analysts Initiative. They want solid liquidity. They want lots of credits to be stored at all times, which we don't have right now, but we're moving toward it. They want strategic resource acquisition, traditional prosperity, and they want to keep the peace. So not engaging in warfare will please the Business Analyst Initiative. Adopting any traditions emphasizing prosperity will please the Business Analyst Initiative. So we haven't done that yet, but we can help them if we go with prosperity in the future. And then strategic resource acquisition. Controlling at least one strategic resource will please the Business Analysts Initiative. We don't have any strategic resources yet, but we're getting there. All right, let's unpause. Anomaly found. Efforts to map the surface of this moon have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Let's go ahead and research that then. Meanwhile, we have a decent amount of minerals again. Can we upgrade any more mining facilities? Good God, because that's what we need. Can we build any more? Yeah, let's build a mine there. And, ooh, we need food production on this. Well, actually, no, we don't because of global food. That's amazing. We actually don't need to worry about building food on this planet because there's not as many food tiles available right now. Once we can clear this dense jungle, then things will be fine. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I also misrepresented something else that reminds me. The unnatural mountain formation that was found on Grokken 2A turned out to be quite natural after all. Unfortunate. So let's take a look at traditions real quick. Where was that perk? Okay, so when I was going over the blocker cost here 2 episodes ago, I want to make sure I was clear on this because I actually got it backwards. I was thinking like a civilization player, because in civilization, cost is equivalent to time of production. In Stellaris, of course, it's not. So this is what I get for playing Stellaris and Civ at the same time. This is just going to reduce the cost, but it still will take time to do these tile blockers. Okay, so just in case any of you got confused by that, I want to make sure I cleared that up, because a lot of you have said that you're watching the series to learn Stellaris or to learn about Utopia, and I'd hate to mislead you in any way. So thank you to the commenters who pointed out that I got that backwards, because I totally didn't realize I was thinking like a Civ player, but I was. My bad.
Ships upgraded.
All right, now where else can I build mining stations? Need to build as many as possible as quickly as possible. It's going to affect our income, but yeah, here's one. Let's go ahead and queue that up.
System survey.
And we still have a bit of a food deficit, so we're going to need to upgrade some more farms soon too. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. So we're starting to see more production on the mineral front. Let's have a look. Actually, it might be time to send a tribute to the Tendrakians again. They're wary of us. Tell you what, I hate to do this, but I don't want to deal with them being jerks. So I'm going to go ahead and send them 1,000. We're making a decent amount of credits, and we're not spending our credits too quickly. Doesn't cost credits to build things, it costs minerals. So, good, they've accepted it. What do we have here? Yes! Okay, the Tendrakian technocracy has proposed a non-aggression pact. Agree. That's fantastic news. That's what you get for kissing up. I really, really like, and I hope that in Stellaris in the future, I like that the diplomacy system seems to work. I love empire building games with an actual, somewhat working sense of diplomacy. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's great. Oh no, Marin Karin. Holy crap. Several planets native to Baltris Continentum where we recently established a colony exude copious amounts of pollen with an astounding chemical complexity. A special research project has been prepared for further study of this flora. This is a not so fun quest chain. Alright, we need to send a science ship. The Zephyr can go back to Baltris and do this, because the Zephyr just finished researching, in fact. Or finished upgrading. So we'll send the Zephyr back there, and then the Zephyr can keep exploring in this direction. Let's actually keep going a little bit. I would love for the Zephyr to explore all the way through this little loop of stars, so I'm going to give those orders. And we are already building up more minerals again. It's great to see. Okay, so there's that. I kind of want to wait now to establish another colony. I would like to build up some more minerals and get another colony underway. I think I'm going to. I'd like to colonize Core. Or maybe see if this science ship out here discovers anything. This science ship also needs to be upgraded. Good to know. Yeah, I'm going to save up minerals for a bit. We're going to get another colony ship going because we need as many worlds as possible. Oh, wait. Our physics researcher died. Oh, that's a shame. All right, so we need a computing researcher if possible, but let's see what our options are. Well, not a computing researcher, but that's... Ichika Watanabe is our new alternative, and she's older. Oh, I didn't realize there was a death chance. Oh, that's interesting to know. You can actually point to someone's age and see death chance. Cool. Learn something new about that. All right, let's go ahead and... She could eventually help in the physics category because she has a particle expertise. She's just not going to help us right now. All right, Ichika. You're up. And we'll unpause. Yeah, I'm going to save up for a colony ship. We're going to keep things on fast speed. Not going to go... Well, yeah, now that we're in a non-aggression pact with our neighbor, we can go back up to fastest. I'm feeling a little bit less threatened.
Anomaly found.
Okay. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during a survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? We got that one already. So let's see if you don't screw it up this time. Dumbass. We need to improve mineral production here. Oh, but I need to save up for the colony ship. We also need to improve food production because... Alright, yeah, on second thought, we have a food deficit. Something fierce. So we're going to improve those buildings first. Because if we don't, people are going to start starving. Then we'll build a new colony ship. How about that? The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Polkor 3A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. So, Society Research, this should finish our biodiversity project. Maybe not. I always get so excited when that happens, and then it doesn't always work. Okay, we can clear a tile blocker, we can improve habitability again, we can go for regenerative hull tissue. I like the idea of longer-lived leaders. I also like the idea of higher habitability. Let's go ahead and go for the tile blocker research first, just because it's such a quick project. Okay, the Marin-Karin chain continues. On closer examination, the plants native to Baltris continentum turn out to be rather dull. Some excrete pollen that have a mild stimulating effect, and they are likely to have a propensity for rapid genetic change, hardly impressive enough to warrant adopting as a strategic or luxury resource. Society research gained 150. Interesting. So did the Marin-Karin quest chain just fizzle? It kind of seemed like it just fizzled a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at our food production again, because we need to do some upgrades. Alright, so we need to improve that colony center. Oh yeah, in order to really have better food production on any worlds, I need to improve my colony centers, which is going to be... Oh, here we go. Long-term exposure to the pollen naturally occurring on Baltris continentum's atmosphere acts on the colonist's pheromone receptors with a mild aphrodisiac effect, accompanied by a barely perceptible high. The plant that produces the most potent strain is a flower common to all areas of the planet, squirreled away into some obscure taxonomic nook by scientists on Baltris continentum, but known in the local human dialect as Marin-Karin. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for reasons that, this is one of the prettiest tracks from Utopia. I just want to stop and listen, but I'm not going to. Anyway, we cannot allow mind-altering particles in the atmosphere. I'm going to go ahead and just shut it down. I like the idea of extra happiness, but I'm not going to go down that road with Marin-Karin right now. Not worth the trouble at all. All right, we have a food problem. And there's not really a lot I can do about it, because I've already upgraded all of the places that I can. I just need to upgrade... Yeah, I think I have. You know, we're still waiting on one here.
System survey complete.
I mean, I could replace this. Tell you what. God, this track, guys. This might be... I think I said this already, but this might be one of my favorite pieces of video game music of all time. And I've listened to a lot. What do we got? The Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. A small planetoid's orbit appears to be far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Research it then. Please and thank you. Alright, so I'm replacing a research bonus. I don't normally do this, but we need the food. And then as soon as I have the money... Oh, I think I do. Okay, so what world would benefit most from that improvement, from being able to upgrade its food production? Well, it's hard to tell. I guess Sirius Continentum would. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade the central building. And we'll soon be able to clear this, which will give us more food production on this planet. So this will let us upgrade 2 farms in a bit, as soon as this is done. Fun fact, for those of you who don't know about this track, the orchestra that was recording with Andreas, he had never showed them the sheet music. This was recorded in one take, 5 minutes before they packed up and finished their session for Utopia. They did this in one take. I mean, just let that sink in. These musicians are extraordinary. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Ophioglia 4. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Interesting. Okay, so right now I am laser focused on my food deficit problem because I don't want starvation to occur. Alright, we need to... choices. I like the idea of having lithuric gas refining so we have better shields when shields are available. Also, we can unlock automatic exploration, which would be nice, but it shouldn't be my biggest priority right now. Sentinel point defense might be good as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for point defense. Obvious reasons. Ooh, hello. Oh, look who we have here. We have another empire right nearby. Oh, it's a fallen empire too. Crap. Humans, how delightful. We haven't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. So these are enigmatic observers. They're xenophiles. Why can we only say mean things to them? We will fight to our right to exist. All right, SSD 5498 is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters. Let's go ahead and research, please.
Research complete.
Wow, lots going on at once. All right, good. That's done, so we can build more food production on that planet once we've cleared the tile blockers. Given enough processing power. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Ooh, this would be helpful too, because anything that any ship that we put in orbit of a planet with crew quarters, instantly the ship upkeep drops, so it helps us make more money. But I kind of, honestly, for my next society project, I kind of want to go for the next level of capital so we can improve our buildings even more. Because again, it's all about the economy right now. We need to spin up a better economy to catch up with these jerks. All right, I think it's time. Let's take a look at what we can do here. Sirius Continentum is still improving. Yep, their planetary administration. As soon as that's done, we can upgrade these, and then our food deficit should go away. Fender Bender. While the crater in question was most likely the result of a regular meteorite impact, the complex patterns in the resulting depression originated at a later time. Science officer Elsa Bergmeister argues that these surface-level patterns are not the result of an impact but a collision, one between asteroid SSD 5498 and some unspecified orbital installation or ship of alien make. I doubt that was just a fender bender. Something tells me that a little bit more damage was done. All right, so the Remembrance had to jump out of their little organized path here. So there is a colonizable world, a Tundra World here, but it's right now it's not habitable by humans. So, all right, let's see here. I want to send you in this direction now, and we'll have auto exploration pretty soon. But for now, I actually still want very specific control. Okay, so since we can clear that tile blocker, I need to go ahead and organize that. Clear. Is that the only one I should clear for now? Are there any others on other worlds that would yield food if I cleared them? I don't think so. Let's have another look. Food or minerals, really. Yep, here's one. All right. Traditions available. Perfect. So we could go for domination, or we could go for something else. Yeah, we don't really need more domination stuff right now. We would probably benefit from having... Well, the only... there's different possibilities right now. We could keep going down the domination tree, which would bring us closer to another ascension perk sooner. Or we could open up a new tree and get something that would affect us right now. Like, for instance, mining station build cost drops immediately as soon as I adopt this, which is very, very useful for improving my economy. And then this would give us private colony ships. Ship costs and building costs would be reduced by 15%. Building upkeep reduced by 10%. Ship upkeep reduced by 10%. Like, I mean, God, I mean, there's just so many things that would help. And then this would reduce terraforming costs by 33% and get an ascension perk if we got all of them. So that's prosperity. Harmony would just improve our unity, basically, and reduce the possibility for revolts and things like that. I love this benefit. When you get diplomacy, one of the first available traditions is a habitability boost. I love that so much. Okay. Yeah, I think what I want to do for now is I'm going to keep... It's not going to provide us immediate benefits. Ugh, God. You know what? No. I was going to say that I'm going to go down domination, but here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to adopt prosperity, and then maybe consider going down domination first so we get the next ascension perk sooner, but so that we can go ahead and take advantage of that reduced cost to mining stations, because we really, really need that right now. Let's go ahead and adopt it. There we go. 139 months until our next tradition. All right, now Sirius Continentum is almost done with their planetary administration, so this is going to be important. Perfect. All right, upgrade, upgrade. Oh, interesting. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Polity of Zani Nadih. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on other things. So these are ruthless capitalists, and where are you? Oh, you're way over here. Polity of Zani Nadih. That's kind of a cool empire name. Warlord Clandrak sends regards from the ruling council of the polity of Zaninadi. We hope for a productive relationship with your people, but be warned that our military will respond to any transgressions near our space with maximum force. You will find yourself no match for us. Okay, so now we just have to wait for this nonsense, and hopefully everything will be okay. Let's see if there's any other upgrades we can do in the meantime. I don't think so, but there may be some actual mining stations we can build. Like here, for instance. Let's go ahead and get a mining station built there. And there as well. Because that pop is almost done growing. Anywhere else? Extra energy production if I upgrade that. That's tempting. But I just really want to focus on food and minerals right now before I spend any money anywhere else. Yep, upgrade that. Okay, so we should watch that deficit evaporate right in the same moment as the deficit brings us down to nothing. Well, we could actually starve a little bit, which sucks. Hang on, is there an edict I can temporarily use? Okay, there's not a planetary edict I can use. What about... Nope, these are all research related. Alright, well, we're going to see what happens when we starve a little bit. Damn it. We're going to head this off by, like... We're not going to head it off. It's going to hit us for a bit, but then it'll hopefully get better with these upgrades. Let's see, Sirius Continentum. Oh, good. We can go ahead and build a hydroponics farm there. Yep, we're officially starving. Biological pop happiness is dropped by negative 10%. Now we just need to get that situation resolved. I think we'll be okay. We're receiving a weak signal from the surface of this planet. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Reading too fast for my own good, as is usual. You know what? It is time to organize a colonization effort for this world. Let's go ahead and do that. Colonize. Good, we can send one from Earth this time. And there's lots of food on this planet, which is good. So we're going to put the colony ship right there. And this is Core okay. It needs to be Core Oceanum, but we'll change that when it gets there. Okay, there we go. Food production fixed. And as soon as we land on that new planet, we'll have more food production even after that. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Siplum 3. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious minerals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Where's this? Cool. Siplum 3. Oh, cool. We're finally exploring out in this direction with our aging scientist. Meanwhile, we're going to look out this way as well and see what else might be going on. So let's take another look at what we can upgrade on the surface. We're moving at a pretty decent clip again, which is good. I want to see what other tile blockers I can clear too, but I'm just focused right now on improving... Yeah, we can clear that one. And we're going to improve that. Yes, I know there are research buildings I need to upgrade. Don't yell at me. I know. Believe me, I see them. But my focus is on building things that are going to help me with minerals and food more than anything. I mean, I will go ahead and build a power plant here because, obviously. Again, I generally don't repurpose tiles until unless I absolutely feel the need to. So that's kind of my thinking for building things just as needed. And as the tiles are set up. All right, so we've hit the influence cap again. Colony ship is on the way. All right, let's go ahead and improve the Autochton monument so we have more unity coming in from Earth. Admiral gains trait. Nice. Admiral Ting Ten has learned to carefully nurse her supplies to significantly reduce the ship operating costs across the board. So, that should help with our energy credits a little bit. I'm so glad we got a non-aggression pact with these guys. That came along at a perfect time. Research complete. What do we have? There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. Pause, damn it. In the vicinity of this gas giant. See, some pop-ups pause the game automatically and some don't. So it's my instinct to pause it every time something pops up that I want to look at. But sometimes it's paused automatically, so I actually unpause the game when I hit spacebar. Anyway, let's go ahead and research that. The best defense is a good offense. Sentinel point defense is done. Very good. Ooh. Governing ethics extraction plus 10%. Assist research is also good. Synchronized defense is also... See? Ugh. These are all very tempting. But my science ships are currently out exploring right now. I think I'm going to go for cold fusion power because Ichika Watanabe would actually be pretty good at researching this, given that her expertise is in particles and it's a particle project. So still a long ways off, but having access to that is probably a good thing. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and queue up some upgrades for our ships. Ah, their strength actually went down. And this is why we're talking about customizing ships in the comments. All right, let's see what else we might need to do as far as like food. All right, there's another mineral upgrade we can do. I can go ahead and build a research station there. Ancient debris from some sort of massive Cybrex refinery complex has been found in orbit around the gas giant ACR-8. Lingering energy traces suggest that it was destroyed by some kind of antimatter weapon. So this is ACR-8. Fascinating. So right out here. So this is the Cybrex refinery. Tell you what, go ahead and research that. And then go back to what you were doing. I'll queue these back up. Again, I wish I could just plug the order in to this queue, but I can't. Nice. We have... Alright, that's Savannah World we actually knew about, but we're scouting that system out now. Construction ship, we'll be able to do more soon, I know, but I'm just laser focused on my colonies at the moment. Alright, anything more I can actually build here, not upgrade. I think we're good there. Can I build a Xenozoo yet? No, not just yet. I can build a research station, so let's do that. Economy's starting to spin up. I like it. Let's, yeah, we're already clearing that. Let's build a power plant there. And a research station there. And a mine.
Colonization in progress.
There. Good. Colonization in progress. So this is core Oceanum. And this is going to be our 7th core system, but again, core. It's actually our 1st core system, but our 7th core system at the same time. So anyway, we're gonna get that system set up. And then we have, once our economy is really spun up and we've upgraded all the buildings we can on our core worlds, then our colony, our construction ship can go to town and build a whole bunch of stuff. And then finally, we're not going to be so anemic as we've been talking about. We're going to have better energy production, better science production, better mineral production. It'll be easier to actually do things and possibly build up more of a defensive force against outside invasion. I like the fact that we haven't run into any empires really in this direction yet. We probably will soon enough. Might not be as big as this one. I would imagine we might run into a civilization that has ascended since the beginning of the series out in this direction. So it might be a smaller empire. That would be my guess from past experience, but you never really know. The other advanced AI empire could be right here. I mean, so we could find ourselves between two major powers, but things are looking up, especially now that we got this non-aggression pact in place. So lots of empire building to come in the next episode or two, and then we might just pay the Tendrakians a visit once we're feeling a little bit superior ourselves. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New science fiction simulation and or survival content airs every single day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.